Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, administration has told big airlines that they are considering going around sanctuary cities like New York, LA, and Chicago for international flights coming in. So basically, if you are trying to fly internationally, your ass out. That means that any flights coming in to New York, LA, Chicago, and other big cities like that are sanctuary cities, you're going to have to fly into a red state, and which means that it's going to take you longer to fly, whether you're going in or out. It's going to take you longer to fly. It's going to take you longer to get there. It's going to cost you more money. It's going to also cost the airlines loads of money. How do you do that? Family, I know this can't be legal. I know this cannot be legal. And where are the guardrails? You're supposed to have guardrails in place to stop this type of madness from happening. So he's decided also that he's going to defund those airlines, those airports that have sanctuary cities that are located in sanctuary cities. He's going to defund those airlines. Family, this sets a horrible precedence. Horrible, man, because there are potential presidential candidates looking at this. And there's somebody out there, believe it or not, there's somebody out there who is just as corrupt or even more corrupt than Donald Trump. And they want to get in that seat. They want that position. And if they get in that position, you better believe they're going to do the exact same thing. This is madness, man. Where's the leadership, man? Where are the leaders? I know some of y'all be watching me, man. I know we got Congress members out there, state reps that watch the show. Where you at? City council members who are aspiring to go to Congress. Where you at? Somebody need to be doing something about this. I don't believe in blind loyalty. I don't believe in that. Even if you're riding with Trump, even if you are for Trump, you cannot be okay with this. You cannot be okay. You cannot claim to love this country and be all about the democratic process. You're down with the republic and be cool with this. It don't add up. It absolutely does not add up. This is madness, family. This dude is the first American president who spends all of his time trying to punish Americans. How can you just be the president for half of America, or a little more than half of America, or much more than half? I think it's much more than half of America. It seems like about half the country is riding with him. But remember, the elections were rigged. So I do not believe that 70 million, 80 million people voted for him. I believe that number is probably closer to about maybe 5 or 10 million. No. Maybe 20 or 30, man, maybe 50 million, somewhere up in there. You know, I don't believe nowhere near 70 or 80 million people voted for him. I think it's about a good 40, 50 million wackos out there. I think they're out there. They're absolutely out there. It's a lot of them. And they actually support this dude. They have lost the last bit of whatever humanity they had. It's no way possible you can watch all the stuff that this dude is doing and be a good person and be okay with that. That's impossible. No, it's not possible at all. Trump doesn't like Democrats or Republicans. I want y'all to remember that. Trump likes people that are on his side who are loyalists, blind loyalist. That's what he likes. He likes people who would kiss his butt. That's what he down with. The blue states should probably withhold their federal tax dollars since they want to withhold money. What if the states, just the blue states decided, you know what, man, we ain't none of us giving up no bread. Then what are they going to do? They can't lock everybody up. What I need you to do is name me one red state that you can fly into that can hold the amount of traffic that New York and LA and Chicago take in on a daily basis. What red state can hold that? Not one. Not one at all. There was a time when your constitutional rights were at least, you had constitutional rights and you knew that was the Constitution, and that would be a hard sell to try to circumvent. But now it's like, it ain't about the Constitution no more. It's about whatever's coming out of that administration, and they're doing whatever the hell they want to do. Now, remember, fam, everything that's happening is happening on the Democrats' watch and the Republicans' watch. Right now, the Republicans are in charge. So all of these Republicans who are allowing this stuff to happen, who are voting for this stuff, the people should remember that. But here's the thing. The people who put these guys in office, they don't care about anything but having an advantage, an unfair advantage. They don't care about nothing but racism. They don't care about nothing but so-called white supremacy. That's all they care about. Family, they love white supremacy. They love that supremacy more than they love oxygen. They love racism more than they love oxygen. They'll die. They'd rather die than not have racism. They'd rather die because they know they can't compete. That's why they love racism so much, because they know it gives them an unfair advantage. And they know that they ain't qualified to compete. They know they don't have enough talent to compete. That's right. I said it. I see you watching me. I know you hate me. I know you're looking at me like this. I know it. But I know you. I studied you. I studied you. Yeah, I studied you. I know who you are. I know who your mammy and your pappy was, who your grandpappy and your grandmammy was. I know you. I know your lineage. I know your history. I know your bloodline. You need that racism because you can't compete. You need that racism so you can feel good about yourself. Some of you are fat and ugly. Yeah. Some of you are bony and ugly. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you skin stink. You need an advantage. You need something to make you feel good. So you lean on racism. Some of you are slower than a turtle. I'm talking about short bus window licking slow. And you need that racism to make you feel good. It's like a drug to you. You gotta have it. I ain't shit. My mama wasn't shit. My daddy wasn't shit. My grandmama wasn't shit. Give me a... racism. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You need it. Can't do without it. You don't feel alive without it. You got to have it because you can't compete without it. Yeah. In fact, I'll go even further than that. You're nothing without it. I mean, to us, you're nothing anyway. But to you, now you know you're nothing without it. See, without it, now you know you're nothing. See, the racism, it makes you feel alive. It makes you have some type of purpose, Imagine that, fam. Imagine going through life and Like you have to go through life like everybody else go through life. Like we all have shortcomings, right? Or at least perceived shortcomings, right? We all have something that we'd like to change about our appearance. No matter how attractive we may be, we still have something that we might want to change about our appearance, right? Um, we'd all like to be a little smarter, right? Have a little more money, everything, right? So we all have those type of desires, right? Might want to be a better person or something, right? So that's what the average person has, right? This is like birthrights, right? Now you take the uncivilized mud racist, so they have that, right? But they also have racism. And so racism is the thing that they turn to make themselves feel better. If they're too lazy to get up off their ass and make something of themselves or do something about their condition or even to go to the gym, they can just sit back, eat some potato chips, and just be online spewing hate, trolling. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. You got to be a nothing person. I'm talking to you directly because I know some of you listen to me. You got to really be a nothing to sit online and just spew hatred all day. That's all you do. Spew hatred. You got to be a nothing person. Your mama failed you. Your daddy failed you. Yeah, society failed you. You drunk the Kool-Aid. Yeah. And you're still drinking it. This was happening, what was happening with him talking about not serving these cities. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. It is way too much money on the line for him to be able to do that and get away with it. Talk about pushing it, man. Keep on. He's pushing it. He's pushing it. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. He's pushing it. We're talking about a bunch of money, fam. You gonna go outside? Nah. There are some things that even though he may want to do and he's capable of doing, he's just not gonna be able to get away with. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.